Hello everyone, this is 7101334 from the Galactic Hub, and today I'm going to be explaining to you how to sign up for our native currency HubCoin. I'm not going to be going too much into explaining what HubCoin is, why you might want it, anything like that. This is really just a how-to video. So, let's get started. First of all, you're going to have to find a link to the HubCoin white paper. There's a few ways you can do this. On old Reddit, you'll see it right here. On new Reddit, you'll see it down here. New Reddit loads so slow. But probably the easiest way to find it would be just by going to our wiki page. Let's just do it as if you were never there before. So you look up Galactic Hub Project. One of the first results will be the fandom site. Fandom used to be known as the Gamepedia wiki. So now from the main Galactic Hub wiki, we're going to scroll down. Look at the content directory until you find multiplayer content overview, section 4, economy, and then HubCoin. Click on that. This will take you down, and then the first word of this section is a link to the white paper. Then once you load into this, you want to scroll pretty far down. This just explains what it is. You may want to read through that, but again, not going to go through that in this video. Down here, you'll see the HubCoin distribution signup, and that's what we're interested in. So let me go down a little more. I'm just going to take you guys through step by step. First step is register for the census. This can be done by creating a wiki page for your base or filling out the Google Form sheet linked on the census page. So let's check that out. So this is the Galactic Hub census. You need to be registered on this to be officially considered a Galactic Hub citizen, which is the first step of using HubCoin. So you'll see there's right now 125 people registered. If you wanted to document your own page, let's use this one right here, Lake Forgiveness, as an example. It's actually pretty easy to document your own base, especially if you're on PC, but even if you're on mobile, it is possible. Personally, I don't really like using the visual editor. I always use the source editor, so it's just pure text. But however you do it, you can create your own base page. So you see, there's really not that much to it, but this is the important part right here. Everything that starts with census, that's what will determine whether or not you show up on the census page. But let's say you're on mobile, maybe you're not comfortable editing the wiki, whatever it is, then you just go right here to Summary and Guidelines, find this Google Forms link, click on that, and it's going to ask me to sign in. I'm not going to do that right now, but the Google Forms link is super straightforward. You just put in some basic information, your Reddit name, Discord name, your platform name like PSN, Xbox Live. Just put in some basic info, submit at least one image of your base, and that'll give us your information so we can create a wiki page for you in the future. There's quite a backlog, so sometimes it does take a while to get that wiki page created for you, but sooner or later you'll be registered for the census that way, even if you're personally not comfortable with creating a wiki page. So either way, once your registration on the census is done, whether you make the page yourself or submit your information for somebody else to create it, the next step is going to be to create your Reddit vault. There's a 1-minute YouTube video showing how to create it, but the shorter version is download the Reddit app, click your user icon in the upper left, click Vault, and follow the instructions from there. If you do not see the Vault option, navigate to this link right here from your browser or open that page using the app. So it looks like it redirected us to this. Let me just try and see if I can get us into the Vault specifically. No, it just redirects here. So it looks like this can't be done from PC. So I'm going to switch over to my phone and record there instead. So I'm here on the Reddit app on this new account I just created. And you'll see if I click on my profile here, there's no vault option. Other people have had the same issue, and apparently the way to resolve it is, unfortunately, I don't really like this so much, but this is the way to fix it. You have to join the cryptocurrency subreddit. It's not a bad subreddit, but I don't really like that you have to join it. And now you'll see the vault option is here. Gives you a little bit of the info behind the philosophy behind community points. HubCoin is modeled after community points, but is not actually part of the community points infrastructure, so it works a little different, which allows us to integrate it with Discord and all that. So I'm going to agree to the terms of service. And keep in mind you don't actually need to use the Reddit vault. You can use any Ethereum address that can receive ERC20 tokens. Whatever you want. You can use Metamask. Some people use the Coinbase wallet. Whatever you'd like. Now this part I'm definitely not going to show on camera. Not that I'm going to be storing anything here anyway. But you should never share your recovery phrase with anyone, but you should definitely store it somewhere secure. So I'm just going to say backup on Reddit, whatever. Create a password. That's strange. Huh. Doesn't want to... Let's try that again. Okay, it worked that time. Perfect. Okay, so now you see I created my vault. And now, let's see. You can get your recovery phrase here. I'm not going to show that on screen, but that's the first option. And the other thing you may want to do is, where is it? Go to vault. Oh, this right here. That right under, see how it says address copied? If you hold your cursor, or your finger, I guess, right below your username, the thing that starts with 0x, that's your address, and that's what you'll share with people for them to send HubCoin to you. So, with that all said, Reddit is pretty much set up. So now that you've created your Reddit vault or any other Ethereum wallet, the next step will be to import your Reddit vault into Metamask. If you prefer to use any wallet other than Metamask, you can feel free to do so, but this guide will only cover the process for Metamask. So let's go over here, Metamask extension, Metamask on the Chrome web store. Okay, so now with Metamask installed, I'm not going to turn on sync, not really worried about that. For this, you may want to, but I'm just going to show you guys how to get this set up. Click on the little extension. I'm guessing it's going to give me some kind of welcome message. Yep, there we go. We would like to get started. Okay, now this part is important, and unfortunately I can't really show it on screen, nor should you, but I'm going to do this option right here, import wallet, and you're going to input the recovery phrase from the Reddit vault. And then in addition to inputting your recovery phrase, you'll also have to create a password for your Metamask wallet. Definitely don't want to forget that. If you do forget your password, I'm actually not sure if there's any way to recover it. You can always recover it with the recovery phrase, but if you lose both of those, you will lose access to your wallet. So you definitely want to store those somewhere secure you won't lose access to. Also, the Reddit app does store the recovery phrase for you. Woohoo, we passed the test. Okay, all done. What's new is all technical details, not too worried about that. But the one thing I will mention is if you go back to the Reddit vault section, you'll notice that the first few characters and the last few characters of this address right here match that, so we're all good, it imported correctly. Now let's go back to the white paper. Okay, so import Reddit vault, that's all finished. The next step is going to be show your HubCoin balance on Metamask. Because right now, if we open the Metamask
Okay, let's
just go step by step. So, open Metamask. In the top center of Metamask, change Ethereum mainnet or other option to... okay, we definitely want to show test networks. Didn't make me do that when I set up this guide. But there we go. So, show/hide test networks. Make sure you turn that on so we see the test networks. And then we want to go to the Goerli test network. I may be mispronouncing that. I'm not sure. Anyway, Click into the Assets tab, you'll see we have 0 Ethereum. This is not real Ethereum, this is test Ethereum or go early Ethereum, worth $0. And now it says input the following contract address. Oh, sorry, I skipped a step. Scroll down to the bottom. Come on, Metamask, hurry it up a little bit. Scroll down to the bottom and import tokens. We didn't have any, so there's nowhere to scroll. Put in the token address, and you see Metamask fills the rest of the information for you. Information for the token should be automatically filled out. Click Add Custom Token. And there we go, we have 0 GHub. Too bad, but we will get some soon. What is the next step? Next step 5, register via the HubCoin distribution sign-up form. Let's go ahead and open that. This is another Google Forms. This is very similar to the census, it's just a little bit of additional information. First, the Reddit or Discord username, just so we can identify how your information corresponds to your census information without you having to put it all back in. Your vault/wallet address, that's the part that begins with 0x that we saw right here as soon as Metamask opens. There we go. You can get it copied to clipboard right there. So you can just copy that, and if we were trying to fill it out, we put it right there. So our Reddit username was the fictitious interloper entity. We are not a member of any chapter because I don't really exist. We don't have a wiki username, but if you do have a wiki username, you definitely want to put it in here. Same for Twitter. If you make any typos on your wiki username, your Twitter username on this page, or your Discord Reddit username on the census, you will miss out on HubCoins. The way that it is set up, it's semi-automated right now, and we're aiming to have it be fully automated in the future. So the way it's set up, if there's a typo, it doesn't recognize that you're active, and you will not get credit for that. If you do make a typo, just let me know. It's very easy to fix, but if you don't catch it, and I might not catch it, then you could lose out on HubCoins. So be very careful with your spelling when filling this out. So wiki username, Twitter username, and of course I'm not going to submit it because I don't really exist. This is just me showing a demo. Okay, next. Request go away, Brave. Request Go Early ETH for transaction fees. To keep it as simple as possible, Go Early ETH is the fee. Okay, not going to go into the whole explanation, but it's very simple. So one thing I have noticed when you click this link of appmycrypto.com/faucet, sometimes it, okay, first we'll go through this, we'll do connect Metamask. Maybe it'll do it to me and I won't have to, maybe I can demonstrate it instead of just explaining it. Okay, connect our Metamask. And if you use your Metamask account for any real value cryptocurrencies, you want to be careful with that in terms of what sites you connect to and things like that. Anyway, so we're back here to the dashboard. For a lot of people, they end up here at request. This is not where you want to be. This will give you a QR code for people to scan to send to you. You want to be at the URL that ends in faucet. And you're going to select your account and hit request assets. Solve this little CAPTCHA. And now you see it says success, the testnet. Oh, well, that message went away. But anyway, it was a success. It was sent to my wallet, and I should be able to see it. There we go. 0.01 ETH, and now I'm no longer empty. Like the white paper goes more in detail, but really you don't need to worry too much about Go Early ETH or what it is. All you really need to know is that you need a little bit of that in your wallet in order to send transactions. That's all you need to know. So, with that done, the only step left is wait for distribution, and you will also get your sign-up bonus of 150 HubCoins after you register and after I process your registration. Like I said, we're also aiming to have it be fully automatic in the future, which would be great, but we're not there quite yet. But that's the whole process for HubCoin sign-up. Let me know if you have any questions. Probably the best way to contact me for a quick response would be on Reddit, 710-1334, but you can feel free to leave a comment here too, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching.